Welcome to our very first Royal Caribbean cruise, and we are starting with a big one. This is Utopia of the Seas, one of the world's newest and biggest cruise ships. But there's just one problem. Utopia is known as Royal Caribbean's world's biggest weekend and is very much their party ship. So the big question is, can a family actually enjoy this cruise together, or is this going to be a huge mistake?
Moving from place to place can be interesting.
Over the next 3 videos, we're going to find out. We'll be getting the most out of the ship, exploring all the family-friendly activities, trying the food and shows, and even riding a train on a ship in the middle of the ocean. But first, it's embarkation day. And if you've cruised before, you'll know embarkation days are always a little chaotic. So come and join us as we board Utopia of the Seas and let the chaos commence.
It's a very busy promenade as soon as you walk in. It's like a big mall. Looking forward to exploring this place a lot more in the coming days.
So we bought the refreshment package through Royal, and on embarkation day you come into any bar or drinks place and get your souvenir club. You just need to give your room number, and then I think now for drinks that are not going in here we just go and give the room number. I don't know though, we're gonna have to find out as we go along. You'll find out with us.
I've just seen there's vitamin water on it.
Yeah, there is. So I mean you can choose your flavour.
Yeah. So we just realised we have to go do our muster drill, but Ollie was extremely hungry. So we were like, right, okay, we'll go into Sorrento's and grab a bite to eat. I've heard good things about this pizza. Cheers.
Pizza cheers. Cheers.
Okay. Solid pizza.
Oh, it's like New York pizza.
Solid pizza. The first thing we need to do is head to our muster station to be able to say that we have done the safety drill. So that's where we're at now. Next question. Where's Windjammer? There's the raising bar. We want to go to deck 15. It's telling us we need to go to C. Cool thing about these lifts, basically you select it on the outside which one you want to go into, and it shows you which one's it's gonna be.
It's a water park on the ship, or water park on the ship.
Crazy, right? So I believe that this is going to be a lot of the area that we spend our time in. This is more the family area.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be this end of the ship.
And then we're going to head over to the Windjammer, and I believe when we head over to the Windjammer in a second, that's the party side of the ship.
This is so cool.
Daddy,
I'm like trying to soak it all in.
Daddy, are you going to want to do that slide?
I'm going to do it all, mate. I'm doing it all.
That slide, I believe you start even higher than that.
Yeah?
You come round, you can do this and drop down into the end.
What did we forget to do?
We forgot to look for ducks on the way up. Let's start looking for ducks now, because Royal's known for ducks. And we've got some to hide later.
We decided we're going to have a quick bite to eat. We're heading into the Windjammer, which is the kind of casual dining here on the Utopia.
And the main reason we didn't get more Sorrento's pizza, even though it was amazing, is because on embarkation day, there's cupcakes and lobster, we believe. So let's go find out how true that is. I got for seafood and salad.
Seafood and salad?
Seafood and salad.
So Andy's about to try a lobster.
Quite a mild lobster.
Yeah? Nice.
It stinks though, doesn't it? I think I prefer crab.
So if you're new to Royal Caribbean, just like we are, basically the Windjammer is their casual dining. It's basically their buffet that they've got at the top of the ship. So basically there's different options all throughout it. So you've got like your favourites, so that'll change throughout the day. There's like international dishes, so there's pasta, there's seafood, there's salads. They've got burgers, hot dogs, loads of different choices, and a massive dessert stand. The Indian was there as well. Absolutely tons of choice. So we decided to head up here first of all. As we mentioned already on the first day, there are a few specials, so they've got that massive cupcake stand. Is the Utopia cupcake good? Yeah?
Look at the smile. That's good.
It's out on the front there. They do that for every single ship. And then also as well, on the first day, there's lobster.
Correct. Lobster tails.
Lobster tails there on the seafood section.
So I got the salad to start with. How good does that look? Like a big, massive ranch dressed salad. And then I got seafood. I got a shrimp. I got a shrimp cocktail. I got a ceviche cocktail, which looks like it's got random seafood bits in. And I got 2 lobster tails.
So it's gone for chicken tikka masala with poppadoms and mango chutney. Some with a side of lobster, and I also went with a prawn cocktail. I got a bit of my poppadom in there. And what did you think of the lobster?
I wanted to like it more than I did.
The expectation versus reality. It's like, ooh, lobster, but I realised not how much of a seafood people.
I like like buttered lobster on sandwich. Like, is it New England lobster? Where it's like on a hot roll. Is it hot? Yeah, something like hot lobster.
So they do have drink packages on board. We purchased the soft drinks one, but if you don't have it, they have these available. So you got like tropical mango juice, strawberry kiwi juice, iced tea and lemonade. They're all like touch counters. You get water and ice there. And then you've got hot water, coffee, decaf coffee, half and half, whole milk. You said you're feeling a bit underprepared.
Yeah, we've watched quite a lot of vlogs on Utopia, but none from the family perspective. So I feel like we don't know everything. Like, I'm in my comfort zone in Disney. I know exactly what I'm doing. This is like outside my comfort zone. It's good though so far. I'm liking it. Are you liking it?
Yeah.
Chocolate face.
Yeah, I think the whole idea of this being the world's second biggest cruise ship is starting to set in a little bit. It's we've only been on 2 decks so far. It's just ginormous.
So when we say it's the second biggest, I think it's like a fraction smaller than Icon. I think there's not much in it. It's like a couple of meters shorter or something. There's not much in it at all.
So just out of Adventure Ocean, got Ollie registered for Kids Club.
It was pretty straightforward. We didn't know what we were doing and it was quite busy in there.
Yeah.
But it is pretty straightforward. You literally just fill your information in on a tablet and then there's operating hours on the app.
You just got to bring the card with you when you come to check in and check out, but you don't want to be doing it mid-session, she said.
Mid-session they do a roll call because they're up to 150 children. And that's a lot for
Rather
that
them than
room.
me.
Yeah, that's a lot in that room as well. But they have to make sure all kids are still there.
Yeah.
Which is like a bit of a... Oh.
It's separated into loads of different areas though, so you've got some for your little ones, you've got some for like your toddlers, and then as you kind of get older and older...
It's
there's
not to
different
36,
sections.
3 to 5, 6 plus. And then there's a theatre as well, even in there. And then there's a family play area where the family and kids can go.
Yes, that's right, yeah. But
it's-
now,
It's good.
let's get to our stateroom, right?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
What in the world?
Wow.
Massive. Welcome to Utopia the Seas room tour. Let's start off with the bathroom. There's a big shower in here. Oh, that's fancy. So if someone's in the shower and they've left it open, that only I can fit out there. We've got a toilet that says of power. That was loud. And it continues from it. Then you have the sink. Not bad pressure.
Out of 10?
6.
6 out of 10.
Then we have this big wardrobe here. After all, it's very, very, very exciting in there. Looks like there's a safe. Then we have these, I don't know what they're for.
Hanging stuff.
Hanging stuff. Then we have this bed here, very curved. Yeah, that's comfy.
That was a big springy
You
rebound.
have a bit of a rebound on that.
I'm going to do another voucher check this time forwards.
Okay.
His legs went right up.
Good?
Yeah, that's really comfy.
Cool.
Chair, that looks comfy.
And also dirty.
They have not cleaned this room
Oh, wait.
at all.
No.
Dirty and comfy.
Yeah.
They don't go together very much. We have this TV remote. If I click this now,
Turns it off.
No way. Is that what a TV remote does?
hairdryer and some tissue in this one. Then there's a fridge in here. Open that. Room service and breakfast menu.
Nice.
If you wonder where my bed is, it's here.
What, the sofa?
Of course, of course, of course, of course. It is actually right under here. Bad trick. Moving on. Come on. We have chairs.
Oh, there's little things to put your feet on, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice view. In a bit. And that there was the Utopia of the Seas room. Bye.
All checked in. Ollie's just completed his room tour. However,
It's not very clean.
there's a few things that we've noticed about the rooms. We're going to go quickly speak to guest services.
Yeah.
It's the biggest, or one of the biggest ships in the world.
Yeah.
So we understand that sometimes it can be a bit hard to get everything done, but there's just a few things like could be fingerprints on the sides.
Well, there's greasy fingerprints on every surface you can touch.
Spoke to guest services.
We have. She was absolutely lovely,
Yeah, she
wasn't
was
she?
lovely. Yeah, she was lovely. So they're sending the housekeeping manager up at the moment. They're about to come and give this place a bit of a deep clean.
Yeah.
And we managed to sort all these wristband out. And she gave us a bit of a tour of the app because we did say we're first time cruisers.
I have no idea what
we have no idea.
We just don't know anything.
So she went through it a little bit in a bit more detail. I'll be honest though, like I do think they need to do a little bit more about that, about just explaining.
Yeah, like send you something
on.
out for like a first time guide.
Yeah, because we thought we understood it. We watched a couple of vlogs and now we got it and we're kind of like,
oh,
how does this work?
To it.
How does that work?
Yeah, like we didn't know because they said when we got on, the kids have to wear a security band at all times. We were like, right, well, where do we get that from? You get it from guest services.
Well, yeah, but they said it was in the stateroom.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, but it wasn't. They said it was going to be in your pack that's in the stateroom. No pack. The only thing we got were these cards. And then we've got the drinks package.
We don't know where we can spend it.
No idea.
Gotta try and figure that out now.
Yeah, we're going to try and figure that out now. We'll probably speak to a bartender or something on the way. But we best hurry up because sail away party's happening in 25 minutes. So let's
we need to get a space, don't we?
You got a duck!
Let's duck up the cruise. Let's duck up the cruise. Woo!
Okay, so we're back on the main deck now. This is deck 15. We've just gone past Sprinkles. So we're going to quickly grab one of these, ready for the sail away pie. Can't eat that one, mate, unfortunately. Dolly's gone for a chocolate swirl. I don't know.
Ice cream chairs! I forgot I started eating it. That looks so good.
I think one thing we've noticed straight away, it's a busy ship, isn't it? There's a lot of people on here.
Which is so big.
It's a big place.
I think we should do the slides and everything tomorrow.
Yeah.
When some people will get off in Nassau.
I'm still trying to figure out which way is front and which way is back. I'm not going to lie. I think that's the back of the ship.
I think that's that because I think we walked through the smoking area before that way.
Yeah.
To get to Windjammer, and I think Windjammer was at the back. Right?
Yes. Someone's ready for the biggest weekend.
My name is Mark. I'm proud to be your cruise director, everybody, all the way from Orlando, Florida. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Utopia, it's party time! I'm going to hand you over now to my assistant cruise director all the way from Mexico. Give it up for Arturo.
Hi, Christmas!
There we go! And just like that, the party is still going on behind us and we're just kind of headed towards the aft because the ship started to sail and we wanted to see it come out of port.
Yeah,
so
did.
That's one good thing about this ship is literally you can go from party to absolutely
Peace.
nothing
Hi to peace.
in literally about, I don't know, 50 strides, something like that.
Low rider.
No wish. No wish.
We got on the wrong ship, guys.
No, we didn't.
Did you hear the magical horn though?
I did.
Did you hear our magical horn? No, because there wasn't one.
Instant thought so far, Anne.
I think I'm a bit old for the party vibes.
You're such an old woman now.
I am. I'm turning into like this boring old mum that just likes Disney.
You were dancing.
I was.
Right, so I think we just managed to get out there before the champagne gun started, right?
Yeah. I think the music kind of changed a little bit and Ollie went, it's a bit loud for me there. So
Yeah.
you're like, oh, it's probably a good time to,
Gives it an
now
excuse
that we've
to duck
started
out.
to sail away,
Yeah.
let's go to the kids area.
That's it. So we're literally right at the back of the ship now where the abyss is. So if you don't know what the abyss is, it's basically a massive slide that takes you down like 10 stories. It's, what is it, the biggest non-water slide on a cruise ship.
Yeah, it's massive.
Absolutely huge. So we're going to give that a go in a bit, aren't we, buddy?
Yeah, we are.
Look at this view coming out now, Falcon Abra. Tell you what, it's moving pretty quick, this ship.
You can't even feel it moving.
Can't, can you?
I had a very, as it set off, I had a very minute of like, oh, I think we're moving. Looked at Gaz and he's like, yeah, you're right, we are. But you really can't feel it, can you?
Nope.
This is crazy. I know we're moving because I can see we're moving, but I can't tell.
There's tons to do at the back of the ship here. You've got the playscape here, we're just putting Ollie had a quick go then on the rock slide, but the slides are currently closed at the moment. You've got a massive 9-horse mini golf course. That's supposed to be really good at night, it's supposed to light up at night. Cornhole here. Oh! You've got like ball games going on over there. You've got the abyss slide here. And if you fancy it, Ange,
The zip line.
The zip line.
Is Ollie allowed to do the zip line?
No, he's not old enough. Right guys, we're now heading back to the room. It is a very, very hectic embarkation day, isn't it?
Embrace the chaos.
Embrace the chaos. It is currently 5 o'clock, well, 4 minutes past 5. We're 4 minutes late for main
We've got
dining.
to get there before 1:15 to get seated.
Right, let's get moving.
Because we don't know where it is. We're going to go find it.
So the cool thing about the main dining room is it's on 3 floors. So you've got the one above us there on floor 5, or deck 5 should I say. Deck 4 is where we're on here. And you've also got deck 3 down below. So this is a big restaurant.
Big restaurant. That was a bit confusing. So we gave our sea pass to the waiter and he took us to a table and there was people sat on it and he was like, do you know these people? And we were like, no, and he was like, follow me back.
Yeah.
So we followed him back and then basically the head waiter said, sometimes they do assign sharing tables and if you don't want to share, just request a non-sharing table, I take you to a new table. And we were like, we don't mind sharing, we don't know what the procedure is. It's only because the other waiter asked, do you know these people? And I said no, that he brought us back to the start.
Yeah.
But we've got our own table anyway tonight.
So here's a quick look at the menu. Quite a lot to choose from. It's got chef recommendations up at the top. Crab cake, southern fried chicken and key lime pie. But then you have a look a bit further down and you see they've got steak and it all goes out the window. Looks like on here you do have the option to be able to upgrade as well, so you can do lobster tail or filet mignon. Bread service has started. 2 different types of breads. We've got like these white baguette rolls.
3.
There's a cheese roll here that I've started to munch in.
And there's a pumpkin seed one.
Pumpkin seed one. We have ordered drinks and we're part of the package you're getting some mocktails. So you're getting a virgin pina colada, aren't you?
Yeah.
And Ollie, we're getting a virgin strawberry daiquiri, mate. Both of us.
It's Ollie's first ever mocktail, and he's very excited, aren't you?
Yeah. Right, all first drink of cocktail or mocktail, should I say? That good?
Good.
Virgin strawberry daiquiri. How's your virgin pina colada?
It's good.
Yeah.
Really good.
I went with the manly drink of the strawberry daiquiri.
We gotta get our money's worth. We paid $200 and something for this package. So I'm like, must have all the mocktails, shakes, drinks. Like, we're gonna be well hydrated people.
Yes, that's right. If we don't come off with pee that's clear, there's something wrong.
We did it wrong.
It seems like main dining here is very time restricted for the first sitting. So we were supposed to be here at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and we arrived a little bit late. We got here between 10 past and 1:15 and then we had that little bit of an issue in terms of the table and making sure that we had it all right. To the point where we were actually really rushed to the menu to make sure we got everything that we got ordered in. Because actually the kitchen at 5:30 shuts. They don't stop taking orders by the sound of it from what our server was saying.
I think it's so that they can get through then the my time dining and then the second seating. I just don't know if I'd necessarily recommend to come to the first sitting at the main dining on the first day. Maybe go and do one of the other things.
Yeah.
Because it's such a rush day and you want to do the deck party, which is 3:45. By the time that's finished, you've seen the ship sail away. You have to run back to your rooms and throw some other clothes on to get up here. And the other days are probably a little bit more relaxed. I'm thinking that I wish we had one extra day to make sure we got everything done, but it's going to be fine. We're going to eat a lot in 3 days.
Yes, we are. Update on it. We've actually just spoken to our server again and we got that slightly wrong. It was a little bit of
Lost in
translation moment. Basically, my time started to come in, which then clogged up the kitchen. So he wanted to make sure that we got our order in. So because we've got Ollie with us, we wanted to make sure that he wasn't waiting around a long time for his food to arrive. Oh yeah, he was just basically looking after us a little bit on that one to try and get us in before the my time people start to come in. We're used to embarkation day being a little bit crazy, but like bigger ship, bigger chaos.
And as always, we try and cram too much into a short space of time. But it's just like everything's shiny and you want to go and do everything.
So this is a cool little addition. So Ollie's menu becomes this. I remember doing these as a kid. You remember doing them as a kid?
Yeah, but you used to have to write it and then you have to unfold it to see what
Yeah, so you used to have like a colour and then a number. So you start, pick a colour, go around,
Like
and you'd pick a number, and then you'd open it up and then there'd be something inside, right?
After dinner, I think we should go down to the bit that we haven't seen yet, where the carousel is.
Yeah.
And like the hot dog place and the
kids
arcade.
area.
Yeah, the proper kids area. There's a little slide down, isn't there, into the bottom area and everything.
Or a big slide. We could take the abyss there.
Can you go the abyss?
No, it's a fat slide.
Oh, look at this, buddy. Right, what have we got here, kiddo? He must really like chips. He's got chicken and chips, and he's got ketchup on the way. And then ours has now arrived, so crab cake for me. Ange?
I've got spinach and artichoke dip, look at that.
Right, so my crab cake is here. And one thing that Titanic has always taught me, you start from the outside and work your way in.
Probably shouldn't talk about that on a cruise ship. Wasn't it the world's biggest at the time as well? Yeah, we'll stop talking about that now.
Reference doesn't really sit well with me right now, I'm not gonna lie. Mains have now arrived, so I've gone for a New York strip this evening.
I've gone for something.
You've gone for something?
It was, I'm sorry. This is what it is though, it's the Indian.
It was chicken. You got it for the roti though, didn't you?
Yeah, there's a roti in there. It looks good. It smells delicious, can you smell it?
Well, Angie's gone for a key lime pie.
Key lime pie?
I've gone for a Boston cream cake. And Ollie has asked for both ice cream and chocolate chips.
So I can make an ice cream sandwich. Just 2 cookies with ice cream.
There's the melty warm cookies as well.
Got my food.
So looking forward to doing this tomorrow.
Can't wait.
If you're not familiar with the Utopia station, this is basically a train on a ship in the middle of the ocean, and we're going to be doing that tomorrow evening. Think of it as Big Thunder Mountain of the seas. Okay, so now on to the next community area, which is the boardwalk. It's at the back of the ship on deck 6. There's a carousel. They could have picked any of the horses, and he picked a toucan.
He thinks he's on a parrot though, so don't tell him it's not.
It's crazy though how you've got this carousel. It's literally randomly at the back of the ship. So this area at the back of the ship, look, there's the Utopia seas up there. This is called the boardwalk, and it's more of like a kids area that's back here.
I like it.
So you've got like the playbook here. This is where all the dads hang out and watch all the football.
Dad, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah mate, I definitely want to do it.
Straight and full up.
What do you think?
It's got a straight over bit.
Yeah?
What do you think? You're going to come crashing through.
You've got the Sugar Beach, which is just basically a massive sweet shop. You've got Johnny Rockets here, that does milkshakes and burgers. And then you've got the kids shop in here.
Dad, look how cute that is.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Where's Inky? Where's Inky?
Oh look, they got like a Utopia of the Seas model, look. So yeah, when we showed you up at the top before, the abyss, this is where it comes down, look.
This isn't even, it goes up from the front.
So he literally scoots all the way down.
You see people coming through that?
Yeah, little climbing area for the kids here as well, this section. Just look at the scale, you'd never think you're on a cruise ship, would you? You've also got 2 massive rock walls at the back here, on either side. And this is where the aqua show takes place in the evening. So we do have this booked for 10:30 at the moment. It's quite windy, look how fast we're actually going. This ship can move, Ange.
Yeah.
It is fast. Johnny Rockies are going down. So a quick have a look at Sugar Beach. See what they've got here. Just basically lots and lots of candy. Pop Rocks, Kit Kats, Sweethearts, Nerds. And then look at all these jelly beans. So all these are additional charges, they're not included within the cruise.
Nothing in there is.
We've got loads of ice creams to choose from. Cookies and cream. Again, similar on this side, just tons of like jelly beans all the way along. So this is one of the places I've been looking forward to visiting the most on this ship. And it's Central Park. We're here because we're hunting for ducks. Believe that this is like a duck central place. This is where a lot of the specialty dining locations are. So you got Chopped Grill here, which is like their signature steakhouse. Looks very fancy.
If you see a duck and we didn't, comment I saw a duck.
Quack.
If we didn't pick it up.
Back.
If you saw a duck, type in quack in the comments below.
Oh, okay. Mate, I might not have seen a duck, but I've seen a hippo.
Huh?
Hippo. Oh.
And then there's a Zumi. That's the one. If we were here a bit longer, we'd have done, wouldn't we?
Definitely. If we ever come back on a road, we'll probably do that next time.
Yeah. Come on, ducks. Where are you hiding? So one of the things we saw in some vlogs is that there's a piano player in one of the lifts, just randomly. And he's there now, but we tried to catch him, didn't we, Ange? And we haven't been able to get him yet. He's going past, there he is. He's singing.
He was singing.
Daddy, just turn on me.
He landed on B.
It just landed on me.
I saw it like, oh, it was like this.
It just landed on me.
No. What were we doing? 7?
7.
7.
Just landed on B.
Would you not condone pressing the lift as many times as you can until you get the letter you need? You have to explain to the piano man why you're only going down 1. What's that, Ollie? Yeah, great.
What's your favourite song? Just let me know.
We've only got 1 floor, mate. I don't think we've got time for hours.
Really going down this far. So cool though, right?
Come on, buddy.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you, goodbye.
Wave.
He's still singing.
How cool is he?
That was really good. I feel like we didn't get the most out of that at 1 floor, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, if only we were on deck 1.
We should have stayed in the lift, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we should have stayed in the lift.
We now need to think of a song the next time we're in there. We can be like, right, we need you to play this song.
What are those journeys?
I don't think he's going to know that one, mate. Right, so we're now... Whoa, chocolate covered strawberries!
I Ollie doesn't like him, so
Ollie doesn't like it.
Have a try, actually.
go to bed, mummy and daddy.
Do you want to explain a little bit more about that?
They're giving us chocolate covered strawberries as an apology because the room was so dirty when we got here.
Yeah. They said sorry, they sent them in for a
Well,
second clean.
they sent it, well, and they did say to us, they were like, oh, what can we do? And we're like, no, it's fine, just as long as the room's clean, we're good. And he's like, I'll get you some chocolate covered strawberries. We're like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Did he say that? I didn't
But
hear him say that.
so they sent them back in a second time, and we've had to kind of do it ourselves, haven't we?
We've just cleaned it, it's fine. It took us, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And now it's nice and clean. Whoa, chocolate going everywhere. Now there's even more bits on the floor. Did you just see the leaves?
They come off of it.
It's almost like that time when you're at the shrimp's tail.
Shut up.
First time out on the balcony and we are flying. I do have to say though, one thing I wasn't expecting is the subtle movement on this ship is making me feel really motion sick. Oh, honestly, I've got no balance whatsoever. This is what I was worried about feeling when we came on our first ever cruise. I'm hoping the feeling will wear off.
It's not like the water, it's just like choppy.
No, it's not choppy, it's just really, I think it's because it's such subtle movement.
It's just a big ship.
Yeah, because you can't really feel it moving, and I think that's what's doing it to me. Fingers crossed. In the morning I'll wake up and it'll be gone. Maybe it's because I still had sea legs from the fantasy. I was still rocking a little bit and maybe that's making it worse, I don't know. But I'm hoping by tomorrow I'll feel a bit better because right now I don't feel too good. Can you see those shorts are shaking? That is what the ship is doing right now. I am resorting to medication because I am going to throw up if I don't have some. Thank you, Royal Caribbean, for having this on hand. You guys went down an arse, but listen to the wind. It's bad, isn't it? I dread to think what this would be like on a smaller ship because this is horrific.
I know, but if you think about it, it's like a big sail.
Oh, maybe because it's rocking us more because we're bigger.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
Oh, I tried to put us midship in, like, mid of the ship. I've put us on deck 7, bang in the middle.
We literally couldn't get more in the middle.
Honestly, I hope I don't feel like this for the whole 3 nights because I'm going to be miserable, guys.
Right, it's been a few hours since we last spoke to you and had a bit of a nap because it has been a very long holiday.
And I've just turned more fancy.
What have you got in front of you, bud?
2 ducks.
What are we going to do with them ducks?
Hide them.
Hiding duck mission number 1, go. Got it. So this is the massive water spectacular, if you'd like, that's at the back of the ship. It is a little bit windy at the minute though, so I'm not entirely sure if it is going to go ahead. We do it 2 times a day. on day 1 and on day 2, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, 8:30 and 10:30. Unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough to snag an 8:30, so we are at the 10:30 one, which is pretty late.
Yeah, you basically have to reserve your space for these. So you've got these guys here that are on standby on the left, and on the right here is anyone with reservations like us. So there's a reason why Ange has a towel around her right now, and it's not because she's cold.
I mean, it's helping.
We're
We're in
in the splash zone.
the splash zone. This could be very interesting, right?
Are we in the splash zone? We're technically not.
Technically we're not. The splash zone is supposed to stop there, which is the one below us, but we'll see. We did arrive around about 20 minutes early for the show. It seems like we've got decent seats. Obviously this is the second show. I'm guessing the 8:30 one would have been a lot more packed than this. So just to keep that in mind if you're wanting to come to these shows, you might want to spend a bit of time earlier just to make sure you get a good seat.
So straight back from Aqua 82, is that right?
Oh my goodness, that was incredible.
That was an amazing show.
Yeah, that was one of the best shows we've seen at sea.
Oh, for sure, that was fantastic. Definitely worth it. Do not miss that show.
We so nearly skipped it as well. We were like, it's 10:30, we're a bit tired, should we?
Oh, that woke you up.
Don't
man.
skip it, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Whatever
What do
time
think,
you get.
bud?
It was good.
Yeah,
His face was in awe the whole time.
And that leaves us with the end of day 1 here on Utopia of the Seas.
It's been an insane but pretty awesome first day.
Yeah, it's been a bit crazy. I want to say it's been a bit of a mixed bag, if I'm honest with you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've had some not so great things, but I also think we've seen some really, really cool things at the same time.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. The ship is massive.
And we haven't even scratched the surface, have we?
I was about to say, and we haven't even seen half of it yet.
No. Tomorrow we're at Nassau, but we're not planning on getting off very long. We'll probably might go out off the ship.
We're getting off to get some pictures with the ship.
And then we're getting back on again.
Yeah.
And then we're going to explore the ship as much as we possibly can do.
We're going to do some water slides, we'll go down some big
I'm
abyss slides.
not going down the abyss.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. So until next time,
We'll see you on the next adventure.
catch you later.
Bye.
We're out